911 location of your emergency.
Hi, something is happening. Something happened in our house. We don't know what.
Panic and fear from the surviving roommates in the Idaho murders as audio of the 911 call is released. I'll play that call and look at what it could reveal about the crime.
Tell me exactly what's going on.
One of the roommates has passed out, and she was drunk last night, and she's not waking up.
Okay.
Oh, and they saw some man in their house last night.
Thanks for joining me. I'm Angenette Levy, and this is Crime Fix. It's been more than 27 months since 4 University of Idaho students were murdered in a home near campus after spending the night hanging out with friends after a football game. And after all of this time, we are finally hearing the 911 call the surviving roommates made. The horror inside that home on King Road, unimaginable. Maddie Mogen and Kaylee Goncalves had been stabbed to death. They were in the same bed on the 3rd floor. Xana Kernodle and her boyfriend, Ethan Chapin, were also stabbed to death and were dead in her bedroom on the 2nd floor. This is the last known photo of the 4 with the 2 surviving roommates. Recently, the transcript of the 911 call came to light in a motion filed by prosecutors, but the audio of the call submitted with it was filed under seal. But now that actual audio has been released. The 911 call led to a massive criminal investigation involving police in Moscow, Idaho, Idaho State Police, and the FBI. More than a month later, Bryan Kohberger, a PhD student at nearby Washington State University, was charged with breaking into the home and murdering Maddie, Kaylee, Ethan, and Xana. He was studying criminology. I'm going to play that call for you in its entirety, and then we'll talk about it.
11:55 a.m. 42 seconds, November 13, 2022.
911 location of your emergency.
Hi, something is happening. Something happened in our house. We don't know what.
What is the address of the emergency?
1122.
What is the rest of the address?
Oh, Kings Road.
Okay. And is that a house or an apartment?
It's a house.
Can you repeat the address to make sure that I have it right?
I'll talk to you guys. We live at the White, so we're next to them.
I need someone to repeat the address for verification.
The address, 1122 King Road.
And tell me exactly what's going on.
One of the roommates has passed out, and she was drunk last night, and she's not waking up.
Okay.
Oh, and they saw some man in their house last night. Yeah. Hi, this is
And are you with the patient? Okay, I need someone to keep the phone, stop passing it around.
Can I just tell you what happened pretty much?
What is going on currently? Is someone passed out right now?
I don't really know, but pretty much at 4 a.m.
Okay, I need to know what's going on right now if someone is passed out. Can you find that out?
Yeah, I'll come. Come on, Bethany, you gotta go check. But we have to. Is she passed out? She's passed out. What's wrong? She's not waking up.
Okay, one moment. I'm getting help started that way.
Okay, thank you. What's wrong? Okay.
Okay, and how old is she?
She's 20.
20, you said?
Yes, 20 here. Do you want to
Okay.
talk to them?
Hello? Hello?
Okay, I need someone to stop passing the phone around because I've talked to 4 different people.
Okay, sorry, they just gave me the phone.
Is she breathing?
Hello?
Is she breathing?
No.
Okay.
Bethany, Dylan, I need you to talk to them, okay? I can't talk to them. I need you to talk to them.
Okay. Hello.
Okay. I've already sent the ambulance and law enforcement. Stay on the line.
Okay.
If there is a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
Say that again. There's a police here right now.
Okay. If there is a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
We don't have one. I think yes. Do you have a defibrillator? Yes, we have one.
Are you talking to the officer?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to let you go since he's there with you and can help you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay.
11:59 a.m. 49 seconds, November 13, 2022.
I want to tell you about something that Megyn Kelly has out right now. It's a truly gripping and incredible investigative documentary on her YouTube channel. The disappearance of baby Lisa Irwin has been a mystery for more than a decade. Who took her from her crib in the middle of the night? And could she possibly still be alive? Megyn Kelly is taking you back inside the case in a special new 5-part series, Megyn Kelly Investigates. She interviews baby Lisa's parents, other key players in the case, and through hidden cameras brings the first ever comments from one of the men at the center of the story. Deep reporting, expert analysis, Megyn Kelly Investigates on the disappearance of baby Lisa. All 5 episodes are available right now on the Megyn Kelly Show's YouTube channel and podcast feed. You can also find out more at megynkelly.com. Now, you could hear the panic in the voices of those surviving roommates as the phone was passed around to their friends. One of their friends discovered Xana, according to a prosecution motion. The motion states, HJ located the unresponsive body of Xana Kernodle and informed BF and DM to call 911. Those are the surviving roommates. EA was present at that time. All declarants personally perceived the event, i.e. Kernodle unresponsive. The majority of the declarations were describing to dispatcher Carolina Calvin what they were perceiving, i.e. present sense impressions. Those statements relate to Kernodle being passed out and not waking up. The declarations were made immediately after HJ discovered Kernodle's body. I want to bring in Gray Hughes of the Gray Hughes Investigates YouTube channel. He actually got a copy of this 911 call before anybody else. So Gray, talk to me about what your first reaction was to hearing the audio after we had all seen the transcript last week when it was released by the court.
Well, I think the first thing you notice is like when you're reading it, you don't hear, obviously you can't hear anything. You're just reading it, so there's no emotion attached to it. But as soon as you hear it, you're just like, whoa. I mean, these people, Dylan, I believe, is the woman that we hear, and she is just absolutely panicking and freaked out, and you can really sense the fear that they have.
Yeah, I mean, they sound so young. That's what struck me about it. I mean, they're like these young, they sound like girls. And I know that they're 20 years old, but that really struck me. And the difference between their tone and how panicked they are and the female neighbor and then the other man who found Xana. I mean, it's a stark difference. And a lot of people, there's been a lot of things said about these surviving roommates. And what struck me was just like the sheer urgency and panic in their voices.
Yeah, I think that people have been extremely unfair to Xana, or not Xana, for Dylan and Bethany, because they're just college students, and they're not worldly people that have been all over the place, and then there's this horrendous thing that happens, and because they're survivors, there's a lot of people online that treat them almost as criminals, like they had something to do with it. And there is zero evidence of any kind, any way, shape, or form that they have anything to do with anything. And so it's always interesting when people still have questions like, but why didn't they call 911? Why didn't they do this? Why didn't they do that? And I always say back to them, if you don't think they have anything to do with the crime, then why do you keep asking these questions? because that is the reality, right? Like, does it really matter why it took them so long if you don't believe they had something to do with it? And the truth is, there's a lot of these conspiracy people out there that actually believe that Dylan and Bethany had something to do with it, and I just find it's just disgusting to me.
You know, Gray, I know you've investigated this for quite a while. You've been to the neighborhood. I've been to the neighborhood, but you actually have put together some 3D models inside the house that actually show, they're walkthrough models.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you pull up one of those for us really quickly and show us around the house? Because a lot of people have gone online and seen photographs inside the house, but you've actually created something that's pretty realistic from what I could see inside the windows when I was there.
So in this, okay, let me do this again. Yeah, so take a look at this. When you're in this program, this is actually the entire 3D model of the house. See that? And, everybody's seen the outside of it. And from outside, this right down here is Bethany's room. This is where the storage room was that people put storage in. This is Xana's room right here in the middle right. And then this is the living room window. And then up here is, let's see, Kaylee Goncalves' room right there. And this is the window that looks towards the stairs that go up. And that's the bathroom window, right? And then if you turn it around to the other side of the house, like this, let me go flip it around. And this is the balcony. That is Kaylee Goncalves' room. That's Madison Mogen's room. And that is Dylan Mortenson's bedroom. And that's the slider to the kitchen. So if we go back around and we go inside the house, I'll put there's a camera actually placed on that 3D model. And that's him looking at the door right there, right? So then we go in and you take a left, go right into Bethany Funk's room. And then that room right there in front of you is the storage room. And then that door that's open, that's the door that goes outside again. And then these are the stairs that go right up into the living room. So now you're in the living room, and from here you can see Xana Kernodle's room. And I actually have a 3D model of her perhaps on the ground there. But, we go into Xana Kernodle's room, and I don't know if Ethan was over there or not, but that's the wall, by the way, that from outside you can see blood coming outside. I don't know if you've seen that photo, haven't you?
Yeah, I've seen it in person. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, so that's the wall right there. And then if you exit that room, you're going back into the living room. And then right here on the left is, this is Dylan Mortenson right there. So that's probably where she was standing. If this is Bryan Kohberger, or, I guess we could say the guy that's in the house, I believe it's him. Like he's walking by right here and he saw her, but then turned right and went into the kitchen. I'll show you that, but I actually go into the room and then come back out and see how the kitchen's right there. So that's just, if you go from the living room and you take a right, that's the kitchen. And right now I'm in Dylan's room, right? So then you go left up the stairs. And then when you get to the top of the stairs, there's 2 flights. So you go up this one and then another flight. And then if you turn left, you're into Kaylee Goncalves' room, and there's the balcony. I have her little dog over there. And then you exit, and then you go right in front of us right there is a bathroom, and then to the right is Madison Mogen's room. And you can see the deck that's in the back of the house from her window, but there's no slider there. And then they were both apparently right in this area like that. Maybe Kaylee was bent over from the waist, they say. I mean, they're just models. There's nothing. And apparently on the bed there would be where the knife sheath was. And then you go back down the stairs, and then that would be Dylan's room right here on the right. And then you take a quick left and you're in the kitchen and out the sliding glass door. That's how you would get out of there. But, if we go all the way back, this part right here, this is why, when the bushy eyebrowed guy, he's walking this direction, and then he takes a right and leaves out the sliding glass door. But look at where Dylan saw him right there, right? But he would take a right and go out the slider. So it's pretty interesting. It's a great tool to have to just be able to discuss different things about the case.
Yeah, most definitely. And it gives you a good idea of where everything is located inside that house. We read the text messages, we read the probable cause affidavit. So this gives us a really good view of what was actually happening in the house. Just back to the 911 call really briefly. Have you seen any reaction to that where you feel like people are now being less harsh with the roommates?
I think a lot more people now are saying, wow, that was just devastating. But the people that always were hard on them anyways, that they're just going to stay there because that's what their core belief is. So yeah, they're the kind of people that if you present them with new information, they won't switch. They'll stick with that. But I think there's probably some people that weren't sure, and now they see the reality about the 911 call. Now people are saying it's fake now, that it's a AI generated. If you can believe that, that's the length of conspiracy they go to keep their story going. So now it's a fake call, it's AI generated, it's scripted, etc. And it really just never ends out there on the social media world. It just keeps going and going and going.
Well, we definitely know that it's not fake. And Gray, I really appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me on.
Now, before that 911 call was even placed, prosecutors have revealed that one of the surviving roommates, DM, tried to call all of the roommates. Prosecutors write, from 4/19/07 to 4/21/50, DM attempts to call BF, Xana Kernodle, Kaylee Goncalves, and Maddie Mogen, all calls unanswered. According to the timeline laid out by police, Maddie, Kaylee, Xana, and Ethan had been murdered minutes earlier, and DM had seen a man in all black carrying a vacuum-type object walking through the house. Then, from 4/22/08 to 4/24/27, DM and BF send the following text messages. DM to BF, no one is answering. DM to BF again, I'm really confused right now. DM to Kaylee Goncalves, Kaylee. DM says to Goncalves again, what's going on? BF then texts DM, yeah, dude, WTF. BF then texts DM again, Xana was wearing all black. DM to BF, I'm freaking out right now. DM to BF, no, it's like ski mask almost. BF to DM, STFU. BF to DM, actually. And then DM says to BF, like he had something over his forehead and a little end mouth. DM to BF, I'm not kidding, so freaked out. BF then says to DM in a text, so am I. DF then says to BF, my phone is going to die. BF then texts DM, come to my room. Run, down here. Then DM places a phone call. At 4:24:39, DM calls Ethan Chapin. The call was unanswered. DM and BF continue to text. At 4:24:58, DM texts BF, I'm scared though. BF responds at 4:25:16, yeah, I know, but it's better than being alone. At 4:27:47, DM calls Goncalves and the call goes unanswered. And at 4:28:44, DM calls Kernodle. That call is unanswered as well. These are not statements pursuant to IRE 801A. This is from a motion. At 4:32:57, DM sends a text message to Goncalves stating, please answer. The next morning at 10:23 a.m., DM texts Kaylee and Maddie. DM texts Kaylee, please answer. Then DM texts Mogen, are you up? DM then texts Kaylee Goncalves again, are you up? There are other texts, and then the 911 call is placed around 11:56 a.m. Here's the call one last time.
11:55 a.m. 42 seconds, November 13, 2022.
911 location of your emergency.
Hi, something is happening. Something happened in our house. We don't know what.
What is the address of the emergency?
1122.
What is the rest of the address?
Oh, Kings Road.
Okay. And is that a house or an apartment?
It's a house.
Can you repeat the address to make sure that I have it right?
I'll talk to you guys. We live at the White, so we're next to them.
I need someone to repeat the address for verification.
The address, 1122 King Road.
And tell me exactly what's going on.
One of the roommates has passed out, and she was drunk last night, and she's not waking up.
Okay.
Oh, and they saw some man in their house last night. Yeah. Hi, this is
And are you with the patient? Okay, I need someone to keep the phone, stop passing it around.
Can I just tell you what happened pretty much?
What is going on currently? Is someone passed out right now?
I don't really know, but pretty much at 4 a.m.
Okay, I need to know what's going on right now if someone is passed out. Can you find that out?
Yeah, I'll come. Come on, Bethany, we gotta go check. But we have to. Is she passed out? She's passed out. What's wrong? She's not waking up.
Okay, one moment. I'm getting help started that way.
Okay, thank you. What's wrong? Okay.
Okay, and how old is she?
She's 20.
20, you said?
Yes, 20 here.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Okay, I need someone to stop passing the phone around because I've talked to 4 different people.
Okay, sorry, they just gave me the phone.
Is she breathing?
Hello?
Is she breathing?
No.
Okay.
Bethany, Dylan, I need you to keep talking to them, okay? I can't talk to them. I need you to talk to them.
Okay. Hello?
Okay. I've already sent the ambulance and law enforcement. Stay on the line.
Okay.
If there is a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
Say that again? There's a police here right now.
Okay. If there is a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
We don't have one. I think yes. Do you have a defibrillator? Yes, we have one.
Are you talking to the officer?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to let you go since he's there with you and can help you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay.
11:59 a.m. 49 seconds, November 13, 2022.
Kaylee Goncalves' family says they are still processing the 911 call. On Facebook, they wrote, "We stand together with all the victims in Idaho, both those we have lost and those who remain, forever marked by a tragedy that no passage of time will ever erase. The 911 call, it is not the neatly rehearsed dialogue of a well-crafted story, not the polished performance you might expect from a Hollywood script. No, it is raw. It is jagged, a searing, unvarnished truth that no camera could ever hope to capture. Every breath, every cry, every tremor in the voice reveals a reality so cruel, so brutally honest, it cuts deeper than anything fiction could devise." After hearing that call, one thing is clear. Hunter, who is the one who found Xana, with his quiet, stoic resolve, protected those girls from a nightmare that no one should ever be forced to witness. He stepped into the abyss, shielding them from horrors that will haunt him forever. For that, the Goncalves family owes him a debt that words cannot repay. Prosecutors want to play this call at trial, and they will likely be allowed to do so. It's pretty common. The trial begins in August. And that's it for this episode of Crime Fix. I'm Angenette Levy. Thanks so much for being with me. I'll see you back here next time.